mop-up operation at an oil tank fire in South Texas. Firefighters relax, believing they are out of danger. But suddenly, without warning, a deadly fireball sends them running for their lives. The woman running is volunteer firefighter Rosie Garcia.
I thought that if I didn't get there fast to get away from it, I was gonna die. It was hot.
It begins as an uneventful summer day for the firefighters in Three Rivers, Texas. But when the alarm sounds for an oil tank fire, they quickly respond. The tank, which holds oil from field wells, has overflowed. A spark, possibly from a passing car, ignited the spilled oil. The fire spreads into the tank, and now 20,000 gallons of highly combustible crude oil are burning, creating plumes of jet black smoke. It will not be an easy fire to extinguish.
It was big. You could see it from miles away. It looked very scary.
News cameraman David Villarreal is dispatched to cover the unfolding disaster.
It was probably about 95 degrees. It was a hot summer day. I had no idea how hot it was going to get.
Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Villarreal videotapes the scene from a respectful distance. But soon he moves in for a closer look. Firefighters spray fire-retardant foam to extinguish the flames outside. The foam cuts off the fire's oxygen supply to smother it. But getting it to the oil inside is a problem. The only opening is a small hatch on top of the tank. So firefighters must shoot foam through the opening, trying to hit a very small target. They use a lot of foam, and when the flames go down, they think it worked.
Everybody seemed to be confident that the fire was being put out. You can see some of the firefighters actually drinking soda and having sandwiches.
Would you repeat your transmission that broke up?
But the fire only appears to be under control. Suddenly, it explodes back to life in a massive fireball, catching everyone by surprise.
I'm turning my camera, I could see it rising and billowing pretty quick.
The temperature of the fireball is estimated to be more than 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt steel.
I covered my eyes and I'm rolling. I could see my eyepiece, what I was shooting. That's when I got burned, right there. I don't know what would have happened if I hadn't blocked my eyes.
Villarreal points his camera behind him and sprints to safety.
And I ran as fast as I could. And I realized that I was burnt. I was in pain. And there for a minute, I thought I wasn't going to make it. It was that scary.
Damn it. I got my arm burned.
You okay?
Yeah. You burn up?
A little. It felt like it was getting hot and hotter. And then I looked at it, and it was red. Then by the time I looked at it again, it had blisters on it.
What did you think about when the explosion happened? What did you think about it?
I didn't have much to think. I just ran.
Hang on. Get back, please.
The blisters started to swell, and it got very uncomfortable, and the pain just wouldn't go away. But I had no choice but to keep shooting because it was burnt people worse than I was.
Luckily, no one is killed. Paramedics rush the severely wounded to the hospital. Only then does Villarreal finally seek medical attention for himself. But even then, he doesn't turn off his camera. He hands it to a reporter to document his own first aid.